Hey guys, and welcome on into another episode. Picks on Net, NHL picks and predictions. I'm your host, Terry Edelman at TE Picks on Twitter, ready to break down today's NHL slate. If you see me turning my head, it's because I'm looking at a baseball game that we have live here. I guess I will quickly shout out my plays. That game is starting in about 9 minutes. Paul Goldschmidt over 1.5 bases. Paul Goldschmidt over half a home run, and the over 7.5 in the Detroit Yankees game. So all three of those plays starting in about 9 minutes. If you guys wanted to tail on those, but rest of the plays I'll be giving out on the baseball show. So if you see me looking over there, or if you see me all happy all of a sudden, you probably know why. But we're going to take a look at what happened yesterday. Unfortunately, broke the losing streak on Sunday with a good day, but yesterday, unfortunately, was not. Pavel Buchnevich cashed the over half a point with a goal for the Blues. Jimmy Snuggerud did not get a point, and the Blues lost. Their winning streak finally came to an end. And then in the late game, Andrei Kuzmenko didn't get a point. The LA Kings only scoring one goal and losing that game. So overall, the NHL wasn't great yesterday. It was not great. But we'll look to rebound here on this big Tuesday slate. But first, we'll take a look at the standings and see how the teams are looking here with about 5 to 6 games left for most teams. Toronto in first with 98 points. Tampa Bay in second with 96. The Florida Panthers in third with 92. Toronto faces Florida tonight and Tampa Bay tomorrow. So the Leafs could really put themselves in a position to clinch the division if they're able to win back-to-back games tonight and tomorrow. Washington Capitals in the same spot they've been in pretty much all year long. Carolina Hurricanes as well in second. The New Jersey Devils in third. The Metropolitan's pretty boring. It's pretty boring to go over the Metro every day because nothing ever changes in the Metropolitan Division. In the wild card spot, the Ottawa Senators with 90, Montreal with 85. Ottawa, I believe, clinches a playoff spot, or they do clinch a playoff spot with a win tonight. Montreal facing Detroit, so an incredibly important game that we'll be discussing coming up. If Montreal is able to win that game in regulation, then the Eastern Conference playoff race is pretty much settled. The Rangers with an awful loss yesterday, really hurting their playoff chances. The Islanders with 78 points. The Columbus Blue Jackets with 77. The red hot Buffalo Sabres with 74. Not technically eliminated yet. If they can win their next 6 games, and the Montreal Canadiens can lose, I think 5 of the 6. Buffalo can make the playoffs. So Buffalo fans still have some hope. And Buffalo's been playing very well recently. We'll discuss them today as well. Pittsburgh with 74, Philadelphia with 71, and the Boston Bruins with 71. In the Central, Winnipeg with 110, Dallas with 105, and the Colorado Avalanche with 98. In the Pacific, Vegas with 102, LA with 97, and the Edmonton Oilers with 93. The Blues in the top wild card spot with 93, the Wild with 91, and the Calgary Flames with 87. The Flames 1 game in hand on the Wild, 2 games in hand on the Blues for the final playoff spot. Vancouver with 83, Utah with 82, and then the bottom teams in the Western Conference. We will go and see what the chat is thinking. But before we do that, make sure to hit the like button. If you guys enjoyed today's show, hit the subscribe button. If you're new, appreciate all the support. Let's go up. TikTok. Yes, I know I was late. Think Scooble will allow 2 runs? Yes. Scooble is off to a rough start, and the wind's blowing out. I like the over. I don't know if Detroit wins. I don't know if the Yankees win, but I do not trust Carrasco at all. I think Detroit gets their runs. I think the Yankees get their runs. We get a high-scoring game in this early afternoon game today. Skubal he's going to turn things around. He is. But 2 rough starts, and now you have the Yankees with wind blowing out. Not good. But I do think he turns things around eventually. Terry ... Hello, Nicholas. You're on Tigers -1. Yeah, Carrasco is not good. I do get it. Good day, Terry. Hey, Robert. How's it going? Yankees team total over 3.5. Massive slate today. Yes, it is. Terry, how would someone start like me to start an account for premium plays? You've inspired me. Message me on Twitter and we can discuss it. We can discuss that. Hi, Terry. Hey, Timothy. How's it going? How dumb are the Rangers with an empty net down 4-1? Stupid. Well, trying to show that they're still in the hunt. Trying to show maybe their fans there's still hope, but there's not now. They're so close. Bruins eliminated before the Sabres. I know, crazy. Imagine being a wild card team with 93 points. Yeah. Sup, Terry Nader. Hey, Pesky Sloth. How's it going? But we're going to jump into today's slate because we have a bunch of games. And I do want to technically try to start the baseball show at 1:45, but it's probably going to be late. But that's okay. It all depends on how much you guys talk. No, I'm kidding. Or how much you guys chat. Boston Bruins, New Jersey Devils here in our first game. The Bruins +200, road dogs. The Devils -245, home favorites. A total of 5.5 here in this game. Looking at goaltenders, Jeremy Swayman likely and Jacob Markstrom likely for this game. And the Bruins, while they have been eliminated, currently find themselves at the bottom of the Eastern Conference. They have some players playing pretty well right now. Morgan Geekie scored in 5 of his last 7 games, points in 9 of 10. Elias Lindholm scored in 3 in a row. David Pasternak's on an assist streak. And Mason Lohrei as well is on an assist streak. So Boston Bruins players playing well right now. And you could look at them. Ultimately, even though they're playing well, I don't trust the Bruins overall. I don't think this is going to be overly high-scoring game. I do think the total is pretty correct here, the way it's priced. But looking at the New Jersey Devils side of things, I will take Nico Hischier, anytime goal here in this one. And not really the best price for Hischier at +140. But 3 games in a row with a goal. And I do trust this Devils team offensively a bit more than the Bruins here. Markstrom starting to turn things around lately. So we will go with Nico Hischier, anytime goal here in the first game. We will jump into the chat. Devils and Reg. I could see that. Devils clinch a playoff spot with a win. New Jersey are pass. All right. Morgan Geekie point, -102. Hello, Governor. How's it going, Stop Geo? Hischier +140. Right with you. Right there with you, Robert. Right there with you. But we're going to – on Luku's assist, +100. Yeah, pretty good price there. There is props you could play in this game. I don't want to go overboard on plays, so keeping it at 1. Nico Hischier, anytime goal. Over 6 for this game. All right. Are the Isles bad enough that I can't fade the Preds blindly like I have been? We'll get to that game. We'll get to that game. We'll get there. Imagine the Stars losing to the Canucks tonight, but then clinching home ice advantage by beating the Jets. Could happen. But we're going to move on along to our next game. One of my side plays that I'm giving out on today's show. 3 NHL sides for today. And my first one here is in this game. Toronto +125, road dogs. The Florida Panthers -150, home favorites. Total of 5.5 here in this game. And I took the Leafs. I took the Leafs last night when I got minus 115. The Leafs are now plus 125 road dogs. Obviously going from a favorite to a dog here. Reason being in this game, the Florida Panthers, it does look like, are getting Alexander Barkov back for this game, Sam Reinhart back for this game, and Gustav Forsling back for this game. Sam Bennett out for the rest of the regular season with an upper body injury. So there's moving parts here in this Florida lineup right now. And, I get it. You're adding Barkov, you're adding Reinhart, you're adding Forsling. Those are three big additions to the lineup, getting those guys back. So I can understand why the line would move. But this Panthers team should not be minus 150 right now against this Leafs team. And there's Goldschmidt with a hit already. Nice, Goldschmidt. So there's one base. Sorry, guys. But back to this game. The Florida Panthers should not be minus 150 against the Leafs right now. The Leafs enter this game 8-1-1 over their last 10 games, playing great hockey right now. Obviously, as I said, they are in a very good position to win the division here. Florida, they've lost 5 games in a row. They've scored two or fewer goals in all 5 games. They're not scoring right now. They're not playing very well heading into the playoffs. I get it. They're getting some guys back, but I like the Leafs at minus 115. I like the Leafs even more at plus 125. They are just in better form right now. They're just in better form, even with the Panthers getting some guys back here in this game. I like the Leafs. Goaltenders here in this one, Joseph Woll confirmed for Toronto and Sergei Bobrovsky confirmed for the Florida Panthers. When it comes to player props, none. None for me here. I've got 3 player props on today's slate, and 3 sides. So kind of a smaller NHL play for me, NHL slate for me today. Let's go up. People are chatting here in this game. That's okay. I like it. Nico Hischier or Timo Meier, but I'll take Nico anytime. I agree. Isles will win so they can go on a run just to finish 1 or 2 points out. That is how it's looking. Dev likes Toronto money line. I totally agree. Barkov returning, Bennett out until the playoffs. Yes. Imagine if Leafs lose their top spot by losing to both Florida teams. I don't even think that if they do that, I think they would still be in first place, even if they lose both games back to back here. No, they would be tied with Tampa Bay. So they'd be tied for first, but they'd have a game in hand. So, yes, even if they lose both games, they're still in first. But I don't see that happening. I don't. Maple Leafs plus 125. Barkov, Reinhart back. I don't care. Yeah, and Nick likes to fade teams getting their star players back. And I'm just fading Florida just because of how they're playing right now. These two teams are playing completely different hockey right now. Leafs money line. I like it. Exactly. No way things click that quickly. Yeah. And I agree. Shockingly, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I agree with Nick again. The Panthers, yes, they're ready. They're focusing on the playoffs. They know they're in the playoffs. They're focusing on the playoffs. They know they're not winning the division. They're 6 points behind the Leafs. So this Panthers team is just looking to the playoffs. Another reason why I like the Leafs here. Marner assist and Matthews assist. Pretty good prices there. Over 5.5. All right. Leafs are plus 140 right now. Wow. Are they moving even more? I did, obviously, the backgrounds here about a half hour before the show started. So, wow. Fuck yeah, Goldie. Yes, 1 hit. We need 1 more hit from him. Hopefully it's a home run next time he comes out. Leafs team total over 2.5, minus 115. What? Well, I guess because it's a 5.5. Leafs team total over 2.5, minus 115. That just doesn't seem right. Barkov assist plus 100. All right. I sense a draw here. I could see that. Now Florida has a lineup back that they've been losing with. Yeah, but I believe a couple of those games, and even if you go back further, they weren't playing all that well. But yeah, obviously not having those guys is going to hurt. But yeah, good, Jay Stone, good point. Willie Nylander plus 160, anytime goal, premium play. There you go. Wow, then Habs visit Toronto on Saturday. You sure they won't lose their top spot? I never said they won't, but they would not if they lose tomorrow and today. They would not. But on to our next game, Ottawa Senators and the Columbus Blue Jackets. Ottawa, minus 120, road favorites. The Blue Jackets, plus 100, home dogs. Total of 6 here in this game. Goaltenders here, Anton Forsberg against Elvis Merzlikins here for this game. And looking at this one here, as I said, the Senators can clinch a playoff spot with a win in this game. And the Columbus Blue Jackets here on the other side, I guess you could say that they have to win this game, but they haven't really been winning any games. They haven't been scoring. They've been shut out in back-to-back games. These two teams just faced each other, a 4-0 shutout by the Senators. But now Forsberg will be a net for this one. So we'll see. We'll see how things go here in this game. Not a game I want to get to from props overall. Just not a game I want to get to with props. But if I was getting to something, it would be Sanderson or Pinto here in this game. Yeah, and it's FanDuel with that minus 115 line. Other U.S. books, the price is minus 125 to minus 130. Wow. Yeah, so a great price there. Great price. Not if you bet the single on Goldie. Goldie to get a single. Wow. Very nice. On DK. All right. Shane Pinto, plus 350. Anytime goal. All right. Senators can clinch with the win. Well, maybe next game. Columbus plus 105. Short-term revenge for Blue Jackets back at home. I'll take a shot with the dog. I guess so. Maybe. But like Sanderson on the road still. Well, no, I didn't play him. I didn't play any props in this game. But he's on a 4-game point streak. So you could look at him, but no player props for me here in this game. I don't like any. But on to our next game, Detroit, Montreal. Detroit plus 120, road dogs. The Habs minus 140, home favorites. Total of 5.5 here in this game. And as I said earlier when we were looking at the standings, this is just one of the most important games of the night on the slate, playoff-wise. The Red Wings starting Cam Talbot, the Montreal Canadiens starting Samuel Montembeault here, and the Habs come in here on a 4-game win streak, I believe, five-game win streak. And Detroit on the other side, 3-0-1 in their last 4. So Detroit starting to play well, heading in towards the end of the year. And then the Canadiens holding that final wild card spot on a 5-game win streak. They could really do in the Red Wings here with a win. This Wings team playing very well right now. Ultimately, I'm staying off player props here for this one. I think if you like Montreal to win, minus 140, maybe parlay Suzuki over 0.5 point with the Habs money line. I did that in the Habs last game to get plus money. Suzuki, 10 of 11, multiple points in 4 or 5. So if I was looking at a player prop here, it would be Nick Suzuki over 1.5 points. And I actually may look at that. Because unlike some other games that we've talked about on the slate, I do feel like this one could be a higher scoring game. I think the over 5.5 is potentially a good look here. But ultimately right now, no plays here in this one. But I do lean with Suzuki over 1.5 points. And Brewski's already got it here for me. Plus 180. Wow, great price for that. I like it. You lean the Wings. Yeah, they're playing well right now. They're playing well, and they're going to be very desperate. And the Habs, obviously, they've got that lead. So I'm not saying they're going to take their foot off the gas, but they do have a bit of a lead there. Habs win a round in the playoffs. Wow. All right. I will not disagree or agree until I see who they're facing. And I'm just focusing on the end of the season here, and then we'll look at playoffs in the last few days of the season. But on to our next game. Don't worry, I'm not passing this one. The Carolina Hurricanes minus 220, road favorites. The Buffalo Sabres plus 180, home dogs, a total of 6.5 here in this game. Looking at goalies here. If I can scroll down and find them. Bear with me for a second. James Reimer likely for the Buffalo Sabres. Pyotr Kochetkov, I believe, is confirmed now, but refresh. Likely as well. Reimer's confirmed now for the Sabres, and Kochetkov likely for the Canes. And in this one here, I lean with the Sabres. It's a great price for the Sabres at home. As I said, they've just been playing great hockey right now. All of a sudden, at the end of the season here, they start playing great. So I do lean with the Sabres. I'm not going to take the Sabres here, though. I will take Tage Thompson, anytime goal, which he's done in 6 of his last 7 games, which is incredibly consistent for a goal-scoring prop. Plus 165 for Tage Thompson to score. And I'll also take Alex Tuch, anytime goal at plus 260. He scored in 5 of his last 6 games and 0.6 of 7 against the Hurricanes. So he's had success against Carolina. He is scoring right now. A great price for Tuch to score. I like Thompson to score as well. And then Dahlin assist is a good look. Peterka McLeod, not bad looks as well. But ultimately for me, Tuch and Thompson, anytime goal props here in this game. Hudson assist minus 143, parlay piece. All right. Love the Sabres team total over 2.5 minus 120. I like that. Zucker and Tuch plus 200. TNT Thompson anytime goal plus 120. Tuch 2 plus 2 points. Not a bad look at all. Dog of the day for me, Buffalo plus 180, team total over 2.5. Best team in hockey, Sabres when they're out. Yeah, I don't know. Dahlin assist, plus 125. All right. But moving on along to our next game, Blackhawks, plus 170. Penguins, minus 205. Total, 6.5 here in this game. Looking at goaltenders here. Spencer Knight confirmed for the Hawks. Tristan Jarry confirmed for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And pass. Absolutely pass. You could not pay me to play this game. I have absolutely zero interest here. Crosby's point streak came to an end. He will probably get on the score sheet. Raquel, and Rust as well. But I'm not going to get involved with their props at this point in the season. And then the Hawks, Bedard, doing well. Assistant 4 or 5. I'm not touching his props. Frank Nazar, he's playing well also, but this game is 1-800-GAMBLER. I have no interest in betting this game whatsoever. So we'll move on along to our next game. The Islanders, minus 120. The Predators, plus 100. Total of 5.5 here in this game. And I hate to just say repeat on what I just said in the last game, but looking at goalies here, Sorokin likely for the Islanders. Justus Annunen likely for the Predators. I lean the Islanders here. They are winning games recently. But yeah, I have no interest in backing either of these teams. The old and slow Islanders against the biggest disappointment in the NHL this year, Predators. Hoping Horvat playing well. Forsberg playing well. No, absolutely not. No plays for me here in this one. Pens are eliminated. Chef's kiss, definitely passing this game. Hawks or nothing. I agree. Gutless Terry, game of the night in Pittsburgh. Very disappointing. I know. How can I not play anything there? How can I not? Brian Rust plus 140. Anytime goal premium. And Bo Horvat plus 200. All right. Isles win this game. Goes 5-0-1 last 6. Finishes 1 point behind Montreal. Already know it. Eileen Isles. Fire Lou. An angry Islanders fan, but I get it. I'd be an angry Islanders fan too. No thanks. I may be an angry Wild fan, depending on how things go here the next week. Expect the rant of the century. If the Wild do somehow miss the playoffs, it's going to be crazy. But I don't think that's going to happen. Canucks plus 170. Dallas Stars minus 205. Total 5.5 here in this game. As I look for goalies here, Casey DeSmith confirmed for Dallas. Dr. Demko unconfirmed for the Canucks. DeSmith facing his former team here. He'll want to have a good game here in this one. If I was looking at props here, it'd be Mikael Granlund on that line with Duchesne and Marchment. As you can see, Duchesne, 0.11 of his last 12 games. He's been incredibly consistent, as has Marchment. But Granlund's really had some success against the Canucks. Scored in 4 of his last 5 games against the Canucks. Mikko Rantanen, 0.10 of 11 against the Canucks. So he's also had a lot of success. Johnston hasn't scored in back-to-back games. Maybe he gets back here on the score sheet. But Dallas, big home favorites here. I get it, but I don't want to have to take them on the puck line here. So this game, unfortunately, is another pass on today's slate. Duchesne and Marchment, good same-game parlay. That is a good same-game parlay. Wow, missed my opportunity on Calgary playoffs plus 1,000 yesterday. It's plus 450 now. Yeah, well, they won. That's why. That is why. But don't worry. You saved yourself a losing bet there. Duchesne assists plus 125. Says Robert. Seattle Kraken plus 190. Utah Hockey Club minus 230. Total of 6 here. In this one, the Kraken on the second night of a back-to-back. I don't have the exact numbers, but the Kraken have not won a game on the second night of a back-to-back. They're one of the worst teams this season on the second night of a back-to-back. So I get it. I get why they're the underdog in this game. But Utah minus 230, that's a bit much. That is a bit much. So I can't get involved with Utah at this price. I'm not taking the Kraken on the second night of a back-to-back. All 3 guys that were hot for the Kraken here, McCann, Burakovsky, Schwartz, all didn't get a point yesterday. It was all completely other guys that got points. The Kraken, one of those teams where they have a lot. They don't have that star line where you've got the top 3 players. They're so evenly matched that player props are really hard with the Kraken. So for me, for my future bets, I'm cheering for Gunther. I'm cheering for Utah, but no plays here. No plays here for me in this game. Canucks are basically eliminated with loss tonight. I believe it's official. Stars are the second seed. No motivation for either side. All right. Kraken back-to-back today. 0-11, a second night of back-to-backs. This season scored 2 or less in 10 of the 11. Shutout 4 times. Opposition has covered the puck line in 10 of 11. And that's why I'm not taking the Seattle Kraken. Thanks, Jonathan. But I can't get to Utah at this price either. But I'll be cheering for them for my futures. We don't advocate for parlays, as ESB would say. I disagree with that statement. I condone parlays if they're done right. But without much thought, is there a 2-team money line lay that you could see cash in tonight? Let's see here. Let's let's see here. It's a tough slate. I have my money lines that I like. Leafs are plus 140 now. I don't know. I don't think it's the best slate for a money line parlay. Feels like cracking or pass. Pass. Utah team total with Grubauer in at goalie. That could be a good look. Hopefully Gunther lights him up. Light him up, Gunther. Maybe it's Utah puck line and Seattle team total under 2.5. Maybe, but I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get involved here in this game. IceX is thinking. He is thinking. But final game of the night, Vegas Golden Knights. And Jonathan likes Dallas and Ottawa moneyline parlay. All right. Vegas plus 115. The Colorado Avalanche minus 135. Total 6 here in this one. Minus 105 for the over. Minus 115 for the under here in this one. Wedgwood confirmed for the Avalanche. No one yet confirmed for Vegas. Vegas offensively cooling down. Not a lot of consistent, and by not a lot, I mean nobody really all that consistent for the Vegas Golden Knights right now. On the other side for the Avalanche, the 3 guys on the screen have been producing. McKinnon, obviously his point prop is like minus 450, I'm assuming, so not something you can parlay as a single, but he gets his point most games. Obviously, one game missing out, but Devon Taves has been racking up the assists. Makar was scoring, got assists the last game, so he's good for a point as well. I lean with the Avalanche here at minus 135. But right at my cutoff line at minus 135. And how motivated is the Avalanche going to be in this game? They're pretty much set in their spot, so no play here for me in this game. I'm sorry, guys. I know only 4 plays on today's slate, but we're going to be going lower on volume here as the season ends. Let's go up. Grubauer has defeated Utah twice this season. Oh, no. I don't want to hear that. That's not good news at all. Earl, you be smoking some shit on the corner. Dallas wins tonight, and they're down by 3, and then they play the Jets. Okay. Avalanche minus 1. Our resident Colorado fan, now that the Islanders are out. And Blues fan. Avs can lock up the 3rd seed with a win. Last game of the road trip for Vegas. Scotty was confirmed, correct? Yes. Nuggets fire Malone. Really? Now the Avalanche are the ones that are locked into the 3 seed. Okay. Tage Thompson is definitely scoring again. I hope so. But OwnersBox Fantasy Sports, sign up at OwnersBox Fantasy. All your fantasy needs, player picks, salary cap, lightning lineups, promo code TPICS. Link is in the description below. Premium plays, I've got 2 full unit sides that did not give out on today's show, and as well as a baseball side as well. So you can get those at Capertech. Link is in the description below. For those that have asked about supporting the show, if you want to support the show, you can buy my 1-day all access pass for $10. That goes a long way to helping support the show if you're interested. If you guys like the show, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. If you are new, appreciate all the support. And we will see you guys in about 10 minutes for the baseball show. Thanks for prop hitters. Thanks for watching, guys. Best of luck in the NHL tonight. And I should be having a show tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. We'll definitely have a show tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Best of luck tonight in the NHL.